level. My name is Julian Starr, your former Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion. We have an action-packed night here tonight, and we are at the last stop before the ever so exciting Chaotic Countdown. But that's enough from me. Let's take it to the voice of New England, Rich Palladino.
Tewksbury, Massachusetts! Let the chaos begin! Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to knock this action. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. We're going to get this action started. Conspicuous by his absence is my colleague, Pat
Introducing first, the challenger from Portland, Maine, weighing in at 215 pounds, Omar LaCasa!
The party's getting started here in Chaotic Wrestling. Pat Matthews is on a special assignment. He wouldn't tell me what it was, but he's not going to be here tonight. I will be joined by the voice of New England, Rich Palladino. It's going to be like old times. Him and I sat at this booth and we talked shop, and tonight will be no different. This is a packed house here tonight in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. As I stated, this is the last stop before the Chaotic Countdown, the place of opportunity, a place that I've made opportunity for myself in my past. Omar LaCasa looking to take advantage of his opportunity here tonight as he takes on Milo Mira for the New England Championship.
His opponent from Medford, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the current, reigning, and defending Chaotic Wrestling New England Champion, the man with the P-O-G-O, Milo Mira!
Mr. Pogo himself, Milo Mira, has been on a run, defeating the likes of King BMT, Ichiban, Chico Adams, and former Chaotic Wrestling New England champion himself, Trigger the OG. He has proven to be a fantastic champion, Omar LaCasa being knocked off by Tyree Taylor, however, earning this opportunity by defeating former Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, Trigger the OG. So Omar LaCasa is full of surprises and tons of dancing, and that's exactly what we're going to see tonight, is one full-blown dance. Rich Palladino, I'm very excited to be joined by you tonight. I was saying Pat Matthews is out on his own doing some, weird assignment he wouldn't tell me about, but, this is going to be like old times.
On special assignment, Pat Matthews. So, yes, great to be here with former Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, still undefeated in 2026, Julian Starr.
I'll never get tired of you bringing it up either.
It's what I do. This is what I do, and we are here. It's next level. We got a packed house here in Tewksbury, and we're kicking things off with the New England Championship on the line. Milo Mira against Omar LaCasa. Omar in the house.
Absolutely. Mr. The House?
Mr. The House.
The Sultan of Swivel in those hips. Those hips like to confuse his opponent. I'm wondering if that's going to be any kind of handicap to the Mr. Pogo himself, Milo Mira. I don't know if he's going to get distracted by the dancing aspect of Omar LaCasa.
Yeah, it could throw any opponent off with the gestures, the gyrations, if you will, of one Omar LaCasa.
They're a bit jarring. I mean, if someone was doing that to me, I'd be a little taken aback.
Omar, a product, of course, of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, from nearby Portland, Maine, and getting himself a shot at the New England Championship here tonight. Milo Mira has been 7 months as champion.
And a very good one at that. I was saying earlier that he defeated the likes of King BMT and Ichiban and Chico Adams, and he's just been great. I mean, he's struggled in some of his opponents, but either way, he's come out victorious, and that's what matters. He's continued to hold on to that championship.
And you weren't with us just 8 days ago. He defeated Sublime Every Time Jack Morris, a well-traveled international superstar who has traveled literally the entire world. He's from Scotland, and we know the Scot Nation has taken over New England with the World Cup lately. But Jack Morris falling at the hands in defeat of our New England champion, Milo Mira. So he's definitely been a fighting champion since taking that title from Arcturus in December of 2025. Sunset flip from the outside in. Omar trying to prevent the shot. Oh, big swivel.
Yeah, there it is. Drops right into a pin. Kick out by Milo.
We are off and running here. We are on the road to the Chaotic Countdown.
Very exciting. Anybody can appear in the Chaotic Countdown, and it is a land of opportunity.
Another quick 1 count. Sweeps the leg. 1 count for Omar. Both men thinking drop kick. And we got a stalemate here in our opening contest. We're just getting started here.
Omar Lacasa's been on a roll as of late. I mean, like I said, he's kind of 50-50 right now. He's had a loss to Tyree Taylor, but he also defeated, Trigger the OG. So his can go either way for him. But he's continuously training at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy and trying to hone his craft. And someone he's able to study is, fellow student and competitor Milo Mira.
And he certainly has that it factor. He's got that personality. Got that little goofiness, but he certainly got that swivel.
Absolutely. You can see it on Milo Mira's face. Already confused by the dancing aspect of Omar Lacasa. It can confuse anyone, honestly. When you're going into a fight and someone's come to dance, it throws you off.
Standing Hurricane Rana out of nowhere by the champion. Misses the charge in the corner. Omar charges in. Catches that boot right in the face. Amazing.
Very exciting offense from Milo Mira with a drop kick. Going for the cover.
Lateral press and a count of 2. Like I said, Milo Mira, 7 months. This is his 11th title defense.
It's crazy. It's crazy. That's a hard thing to do when you capture a championship. Everyone will tell you the hardest thing to do is to keep it and to continue to defend it. That target's on your back and it never comes off.
And let's not forget Milo Mira with not 1 but 2 victories over the current WWE Evolve champion, Aaron Rourke, a staple here in Chaotic Wrestling. So, I mean, everybody and anybody that has stepped up to the plate, Milo Mira has chopped them down, pogo stick or not, and retained that prestigious New England Championship, a title you once held.
I have. It's actually part of my Triple Crown accolade that I have.
Got a little monkey flip out of the corner by Omar Lacasa. Got him up. Interesting body slam.
I like it.
Wasn't so much a crotch lift as it was just picking up a sandbag right over the shoulder and dumped him on the canvas.
That might be how he trains. He might throw sandbags on top of his shoulder, throwing him down to the ground. Very innovative style of a body slam. It did work. I mean, Milo seems to be in a rough spot right here.
Omar's still wearing the gold chain. That could be a hindrance.
It absolutely crack you in the teeth. It could knock you in the face. It could be distracting.
Over the top rope and down to the arena floor goes Milo Mira. Omar Lacasa getting these fans clapping as he goes up. Nobody there. Good work.
Wow.
Not a lot of room to move out there, Julian.
Absolutely, but that's Milo Mira, ladies and gentlemen. Caution is not in his vocabulary, and he will throw that to the wind.
Risk taker.
Absolutely, and if you don't know, Milo Mira used to be a performative pogo. I don't know, what do you call that? Pogo jumper, pogo. What do you call that?
Pogo artist.
There you go.
I mean, and it's pretty cool in this business. You meet people of all different kinds and all different walks of life.
Right.
Never have I known somebody that has toured professionally throughout the world on a pogo stick.
Absolutely. Used to perform right here at home in Boston Garden. Not Boston Garden, excuse me, Boston Common.
Yeah.
And he would do performances out on the street doing insane backflips and insane stunts on a pogo stick. He is a wonder in itself, but now he's translated it here to professional wrestling, and it's done wonders for him as he's the New England champ, but it's not doing so great right now. I might have spoken too soon. He's able to create a counter against Omar Lacasa with a series of strikes.
So one thing I've noticed with Milo Mira, the educated feet of the man with the POGO.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Omar caught him. That little slip up in the ropes, and Omar takes advantage. We got 2 graduates of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, and that was within an eyelash of Omar Lacasa with the upset. to defeat Milo Mira and capture that New England title, but Milo kicks out at 2, and Omar's going back up.
I want to commend Omar Lacasa, because right after that, he didn't take a second to breathe. He immediately went for the cover. That was the right thing to do, because you are trying to capitalize on this big opportunity. You might never see this opportunity again.
Title opportunities do not come along every day for the athletes of Chaotic Wrestling. Not to mention, we are on our 5th event over the past 5 weeks. So these athletes have really been running the gauntlet, putting in the time at the training center. And Milo Mira catches Omar Lacasa with that clothesline from the outside in. What do we got here? Destino hooks that leg, gets the pin.
I want some Destinos for breakfast.
Here is your winner and still Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, the man with the P-O-G-O, Milo Mira.
As the saying goes for Omar Lacasa, A for effort. You did fantastic. It just wasn't enough. Milo Mira is proven, as we stated, to be a wonderful champion. And ladies and gentlemen, you saw it firsthand.
Hats off to both wrestlers. That's how you kick off Next Level here tonight in Tewksbury. Julian, I'm going to go back up there and do my other job.
Do your other thing, but be careful, because I think you know who's next. Ladies and gentlemen, this action is just kicking off. The next event will be the Chaotic Countdown. I cannot stress this to you enough. You're going to hear it all day tonight. Please get your tickets. That's a show you want to come to live. Anybody can appear at the Chaotic Countdown. Yours truly may get off this booth and enter the Chaotic Countdown. I've done it before, and I may do it again. But once again, commend Milo Mira for another successful title defense as Rich Palladino makes his way to the ring. The next matchup, this is going to be a dangerous situation for Rich Palladino. But I'll let him do the pleasantries, which help he protects himself.
Thank you, Tewksbury. Just so you know, we have a full bar right over there. Tip your bar staff accordingly. My man Steve's back there. Wish him happy Father's Day on Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. He's got concessions. We got popcorns, hot dogs, nachos. Tip your food staff accordingly. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Yeah. Make fun blew out his ass.
Hey, let's be strategic with it. I know you can bulldoze right through him, no problem.
Damn right.
But let's stick to the plan we drew up. We've got a play.
That's not it.
All right, hey, these are the wrong notes. I'm gonna go get the play. I'm gonna get that on my clipboard so we got it out there, all right? Why don't you head to the ring? I'll meet you out there.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Introducing first, from the Crown Heights, weighing in at a live 305, Brooklyn's heavy hitter, Tyree Taylor.
If you saw earlier on social media this week, Chaotic Wrestling's Facebook, you can see it on YouTube, you can see it everywhere, you can see it on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, Tyree Taylor, is a dangerous human being, very unhinged, and he will take out anyone and everyone. I don't even know if the rule's still in place, but you touch non-wrestlers will be fired. But either way, it seems like Coach Cashew has taken a liking to Tyree Taylor and likes what he sees, and it seems like he's trying to coach him to be the champion, as Cashew said he was planning on doing. Tyree Taylor doesn't seem too fond at first of Cashew, but he does understand Cashew has done it. Cashew has captured gold, so he's looking to take direction, and hopefully that leads to such. Right now, he's going to have to take on my man.
Man, I love me.
His opponent from the motherland, weighing in at 102 kilos, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro.
Tony Navarro filled in last show in Lawrence at Charged Up for Rich Palladino, who could not be in attendance, and that was something. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry, Tyree Taylor's upset. The door was blocked by the Big Cheese. Tony Navarro, who has currently a victory over Mike Grassa, and now is coming in with said momentum. And then I said filled in for you, Rich. That was something. I think he's a better wrestler than announcer.
That man, Tyree Taylor, makes me very, very nervous. Ever since he took liberties with me and splashed me in the corner back in Watertown, Massachusetts several months ago.
That's why I told you to watch your back when you got in there.
Always,
I didn't
always.
want you to, turn your back on this man. You know how he can be.
Good thing is Coach Cashew nowhere to be seen.
Well, he was to be seen, and then
Yeah.
he was blocked and barricaded in a door by the Big Cheese Tony Navarro. So now this is going to be a fair one-on-one. No coaching involved on the side of Tyree Taylor. He's going to have to think for himself. Not a problem. He's been successful in his outings here in Chaotic Wrestling as of late.
The Big Cheese got to do that homework a little more. He was just trying to hoist the 305 pounds of Tyree Taylor across the shoulders. Did not work.
Well, I think you know that Tony Navarro tends to get a little excited, and I think he got a little too big for his britches in that moment.
Just a little bit. Tyree now winds up and catches the charging Big Cheese from the arena floor. And Tyree Taylor now taunting the fans at ringside. They all love the Big Cheese.
Who doesn't?
As a fellow Paisan, did you really think I was Puerto Rican? I heard that. I heard that.
I knew that.
I heard that.
I knew you were
Come on. Oh, man. What a crowd, though. What an audience here. Like I said, our 5th consecutive show over that many number of weeks as Tyree Taylor. Oh, jeez, what a chop to the chest. Could stop the heart of Tony Navarro. And the newest weapon in Tyree's arsenal is that dreaded claw. And he has been winning match after match with that. It's got to do a lot of damage. I mean, just to man's insides, the way he just wrenches it, as if a 305-pound athlete who was trained by WWE Hall of Famer Booker T doesn't have enough in his arsenal as far as power moves. That claw has just been devastating.
Absolutely, and I'd never want anyone to forget, Tyree Taylor is not your average big guy. He will fly, and he will move quicker than most, so you can't assume you're going to outrun this individual.
And he's on a mission. He wants another shot at Armani Chaos. He wants a shot at Milo Mira. He feels he is due some Chaotic Wrestling gold. Maybe he and Cashew will team up and go after the tag titles.
Well, Cashew did come back to Chaotic Wrestling after a large absence. He came back as a coach, a newfound coach who coached his teams into championships, and he feels he can do the exact same here in Chaotic Wrestling. He's kind of dabbled in the vegans, and now it seems like he's dabbling in Tyree Taylor. He keeps a clipboard, keeps notes. I think he has something special on everyone, but right now his focus is on Tyree Taylor.
And the Vegan Society, as you talk about the tag team champions, not in attendance tonight, just defended their titles 8 days ago against the Breadwinners in Everett, Massachusetts. And they say, hey, we've only got to defend these titles once every 30 days. We're not coming to next level.
Sounds about right.
So have with that what you will, as the Big Cheese is just thrown into the middle of the ring by Tyree Taylor. Do-rag comes off. And Tyree Taylor just going for a pin, does not hook a leg, only a count of 2.
With the cover that he just did, it almost feels like he doesn't take Tony Navarro too seriously as a same level competition. And that's where you're mistaken, because Tony Navarro will surprise you. And you don't want that to happen. He could hit you with the, what's that, Parmesan?
The pizza toss.
Pizza toss, that's what
or
it is.
the face plant Parmesan.
Yes, face plant Parmesan, that's what I was thinking.
I've been doing my homework over here.
I know.
I love this. And look at the Big Cheese. He is not backing down from Tyree Taylor.
Well, you know Italians have tempers.
I sure do. I sure do. Series of forearms.
Also known to be good boxers.
Yes, Rocky Marciano. You want to talk about Rocky Marciano? What you know about Rocky?
Look at that. Got him up. That's the surprise I was talking about. Go for that cover, boy.
1, 2, Two matches into the night. We've almost seen 2 upsets here. Don't want to discredit the Big Cheese, but he is up against a more seasoned veteran and a man that's on a mission in one Tyree Taylor, Brooklyn's heavy hitter.
Absolutely, but again, Tony Navarro equally as hungry, and not just for pasta.
I like that. Off the rope. Oh, ate all of that 305 right there.
Oh, no.
Right across the back.
Making my vertebrae tingle.
Tyree now calling for the end, and there it is. There's that claw. Gut-wrenching pain to the abdominal walls, and Tony Navarro wasted no time in submitting.
Here is your winner by submission, Brooklyn's heavy hitter, Tyree Taylor.
Referee LJ Childress about to get out of the ring, and he just realized that Tyree Taylor's not letting go of this lock. He needs to get in there. You need to get hands on that man.
Why isn't he relinquishing? You've already got the win. Enough's enough. Let the man go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. And here we go. The ref getting pushed away. Whoa, wait a minute. What are you leaving for? The referee LJ Childress is not having it. He's not trying to get involved. I'm wondering what's going on here. He's having a conversation with Rich Palladino.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by the referee LJ Childress that he is reversing the decision since Tyree Taylor will not relinquish the claw hold. The winner of the match, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro!
Holy! Put a win in the column of Tony Navarro at the fault of the unstable. Run, Rich! Run! At the fault of his own mentality, he has now lost this match. Oh no, referee LJ Childress. No! Run away! Thank God that kid's athletic. Look at the crazy eyes on that man. Oh no! Whoa! Jesus.
Greetings from Brooklyn.
Unbelievable, Rich. I'm so glad you were safe. I'm glad you got out of downtown.
Oh, I was not wasting any time. I saw that look in Tyree's eyes. And here come Godric, Calvin Dumont, Omar Lacasa, Milo Mira, all to protect the big... Hey, the boss is on the stage.
Boss is on the stage, and this is what I'm talking about. Chase Del Monte never, ever comes out too often unless he wants to hear himself talk. And even Chase Del Monte and the roster has to come out and wrangle this fool.
Dangerous times here in Chaotic Wrestling. They're tending to the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro, but let the records show winner of the match, Tony Navarro.
And that stuff's going to count, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you work your way up to championship opportunities. You put the win in the column. Doesn't matter how you get there. It matters what the stat says. So congratulations to Tony Navarro. And someone please get Tyree Taylor on some form of medication to mellow that guy out. He's going to hurt someone. Guy's a psycho. Thank the Chaotic roster for coming out. And I want to thank, ladies and gentlemen, you watching on Twitch and YouTube. It's been a hell of a night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Next Level continues with a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
This is Union territory.
Introducing first, from Unit Territory, at a total combined weight of 404 pounds, Dream Crusher, Danny Miles, and pro wrestling savior, the one, JT Dunn. This is the Unit.
Loud. Unit territory is officially here in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. The breadwinners have a large, pretty big challenge ahead of them.
Their opponents, at a total combined weight of 372 pounds, Patrick Wheatman and Cash Money McGinnis. They are the Breadwinners.
The oh so exciting but somewhat aloof Breadwinners are in the house and they're here to take on the Unit. Now, the Breadwinners are no strangers to competition, as their most recent victory is against WWE ID stars such as Jakari Ball and Santi Rivera, the Mog Squad, who they recently
Mog Squad, yes,
recently victorious over at Charged Up. So they can take on a team such as the Unit. But do they have a plan in place? Who knows?
This is going to be a true test for the Breadwinners. By the way, Ghost Energy, if you're watching, Patrick Wheatman loves Ghost Energy drinks. Just putting it out there. Hashtag sponsor that man.
Yeah, he's, if you follow him on any kind of social media, and I recommend you do, he is desperately trying to get Ghost Energy to sponsor him. And so Ghost Energy, look at me as I stare you in the eyes and say, Patrick Wheatman will be a fantastic sponsor for you.
I think he's on like day 86 of Instagram posts trying to get himself that sponsorship.
To be fair, if there's anybody who doesn't need another energy drink, it's Patrick Wheatman.
Yes. Well, they're going to need actually a couple extras because they are in there with two staples of chaotic wrestling, two men that have literally done it all, both as a team and against one another, JT Dunn and Danny Miles, the Unit.
One of the better strikers, best strikers, I always say in New England, JT Dunn, and then you have the oh-so-violent Danny Miles, who's willing to throw the rules out the window just to have fun.
Yeah.
Unlike Tyree, he's very calculated with his violence.
Yeah, I mean, you know bad stuff's going down when Chase has to come out and put a stop to it.
Absolutely. I'm just glad that everyone, aside from the Big Cheese, was safe, and I hope the Big Cheese recovers quickly from that deadly claw there. Haven't gotten the action started yet because there's costume changes going on.
Places for the Hawaiian number, costume change. Oh, can't get that over the massive shoulders of Danny Miles.
You're gonna stretch that shirt out.
Oh, Danny Miles is now the White Boy of the Year. Fantastic. Yeah. There you go, Danny.
Looks good.
Good Lord.
Also, JT Dunn kind of looks like a greaser from Greece. He looks like he has a motorcycle.
I don't know what JT's waiting for here.
I don't know. What do you need?
We need...
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, guess we can wait for the bell.
Yeah, I think we're just looking to have a good time here.
Every time Chaotic Wrestling's on the marquee, two things. You don't know what you're going to see, and you're going to have a good time.
Absolutely. Now, I'm curious on the motivation. You don't take anything away from the Unit. They are very friendly, but they also know what it takes to get down to business and get the job done. Is this mind games? Is this two young guys kind of swindling these two? Referee put a false in enough.
Referee called for the bell. The dance party's over.
JT Dunn just shot you a look.
Oh, yeah, he sure did.
He was looking to have a party.
He is. And the wardrobe changes going back to the original owners of said apparel, the breadwinners. It's going to take a little while here. Danny's what they call him thick.
He is thick.
And the last guy you'd ever want to mess with.
Shirt had a chokehold on him, but he was able to escape.
Oh my goodness. All right. Wardrobes have been returned. The bell has rung. I think Brendan Paul was just like, enough. Let's go, boys.
At this point, I mean, but the time limit has started, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 15-minute time limit on this matchup.
Yep, 15 and 30 for our title matches. Bell has already rung. We are underway, and you got two tag teams that are both looking for a couple of vegans that are not in the house tonight.
Absolutely.
A little standoff here between Danny Miles and Patrick Wheatman. Wheatman, obviously the power man of his team, an accomplished athlete from nearby Plymouth, Massachusetts. Well, not so nearby. We're in Tewksbury. It's a bit of a ride, but much closer to the water and beautiful area.
Now, what did you see in this team to say that Patrick Wheatman may be the more powerhouse of the team?
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, when Cash Money McGinnis wrestles a singles match, his weight is none of your business. So
That's true.
we'll just leave it at that.
He could just look lean and be like 300 pounds. You never know.
He could be. I mean, I've never seen him in the gym, so who knows how much weight he's putting up on the squat rack.
Doesn't even know a guy named Jim.
Headlock control right now by Danny Miles. Both athletes in the center of the ring. Wheatman with those strong legs trying to wear down Danny Miles as Cash McGinnis gets the crowd going. Oh, that's a dream crusher. Here we go. Yeah, I knew that was coming. What a night. What a night. We're just getting started. Skinny-weight championship on the line tonight.
Very exciting about that because for the first time, I believe, our champion laid down the challenge as opposed to being challenged. He picked his opponent by hand, that being Dustin Waller.
And Dustin Waller is really making waves up and down the East Coast and, dare I say, across the country. A very talented athlete. We'll get into his accomplishments and accolades when we get to tonight's main event, but that's going to be, I dare say, first time ever match. Armani Chaos and Dustin Flash Waller here tonight. But for now, our third bout of the evening is a tag team match. Breadwinners, Wheatman, there we go. Ghost Energy.
And per usual, I assume the winner of this match moves up that ladder, that ranking ladder for opportunity of the tag team championships. I know that you stated that the Breadwinners recently lost against the Vegan Society, but that does not mean they can't climb that ladder again by defeating such an accomplished tag team, that being the Unit.
Hook of the leg and only a count of one. Actually, they lost to the Vegan Society in Everett, Massachusetts back on June the 11th by disqualification. Steel chair came into play. The referee was down, then not so down, and turned around, and nothing to do but disqualify the Breadwinners. But they think if they could get another opportunity, a little more training at the New England Wrestling Academy, perhaps the tag team titles will be theirs. We're here in the summer of 2026. I already talked about the extensive 5 shows in 5 weeks that we've just gone through. The Chaotic Countdown is right around the corner. That's coming up in 3 weeks on July the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Summer Chaos will be later in the summer. But we got a lot of big things going on here in Chaotic Wrestling. We encourage everybody to make sure you're on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X. We got the TikTok. I don't know about the TikTok.
I don't think we have TikTok. We have Twitch.
Okay, of course. And you can watch all our events on Twitch and YouTube as well. And we hope our viewing audience right now is enjoying all the action, joining the conversation. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what do you want to see. We're all ears here as Cash McGinnis hooks that leg. Count of 2.
Continuity of the Breadwinners continues to grow, and they seem to become a stronger tag team. As you saw right there, they created a I would say silly, but effective offense, tag team offense that worked on Danny Miles, but Danny Miles now using what he is known for, which is his power, but Cash McGinnis is able to fight out, but not able to get out of the dangerous corner of the unit.
And tags made, and I just think back to when JT Dunn and Danny Miles were literally beating the hell out of each other, spilling each other's blood, all for that chaotic wrestling, well, the heavyweight championship, which is now the skinny-weight championship. That's another topic for another day. But to see them back together as the unit, the unit. And then I look at the other side of the ring and I see two young men that maybe a year ago were just starting to appear on Chaotic Wrestling events. But again, it's a testimony to the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Nice springboard drop kick off the ropes. Beautiful kip up by Cash Money McGinnis.
Can't get too distracted. They're going to stay on someone like JT Dunn, who quickly turned the action around.
Monkey flip out of the corner, drop kick right to the face. And that could be the advantage the breadwinners need.
This crab fire up over here from Patrick Wheatman. So that ghost energy kicking in.
Oh, it's certainly kicking. I think that was at least his third today. I think he posted day 86 this morning, looking for that sponsorship. Roll through by McGinnis, hooks both legs, got the veteran down for only 2. But again, like I was saying, Wheatman and McGinnis.
Oh!
Oof. Oof.
Rapid bicycle kick from JT Dunn. I said it before, I'll say it again. He's the best striker in New England.
And Cash might want to check those bicuspids, if you will, the teeth after that boot. Tags made. A little good communication in the corner between the unit as they're going to set up a little whip in the corner. Danny Miles charges in. JT charges in. Snapmare takeover center of the ring. Oh! Drop kick right to the back.
Got to be conscious of that. Oh, wow. Finding a counter within all that offense was Cash McGinnis, and now he's got an opportunity to tag out to Patrick Wheatman.
And JT's not letting that happen. A waist lock. And McGinnis throws a few elbows. I think that last one caught JT right in the air, could mess up the equilibrium, but still McGinnis unable to tag out to Wheatman. As Danny Miles now,
Ooh, what a backhand, back fist.
Jeez.
I guess the games are over. Fun times are gone. Now it's down to business. The ultimate goal is victory here tonight. And I think you were right. I saw JT Dunn holding his ear. Maybe going to get a little vertigo. You don't want that.
Now, once the equilibrium's off, it could be the downfall, whatever match you're in. But I like that Danny dumped Wheatman. I dumped McGinnis outside the ring and tagged in JT Dunn. JT goes out and administers a little punishment outside. Again, this is a big challenge for the breadwinners here at Next Level. We're at the Elks Lodge in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, in front of a lively crowd.
Lively and packed.
Yeah.
Very full house here tonight.
A little hot in here, too.
Yeah, a little warm. We got a lot of people standing. Starting to turn into standing room here.
You know what they say in the summer, it ain't the heat, it's the humidity.
Right. The humidity will kill ya.
JT now just surfboarding. He's got his knee planted right between the shoulder blades of Cash McGinnis. Absolutely nowhere for McGinnis to go. As Wheatman fires up the crowd. McGinnis tries to shift the weight, trying to reverse the pressure, and he does. Couple well-placed boots. Oh! Not a death by elbow, but still effective.
And a good back elbow.
Lateral press and a count of 2.
Still in the fight is Cash McGinnis, and Patrick Wheatman is fired up right now, full of energy drink and full of fight after the back fist given to him by Danny Miles. He's looking for that retribution and to alleviate the pain and exhaustion from his friend. Oh!
What
Cash
a
McGinnis.
Hooks, no hook of the leg, and gets a count of 2. Danny Miles, longtime veteran, has toured all over the world. Both of these athletes, internationally known superstars. Danny Miles, very fluent in jiu-jitsu. So this is not a guy you want to mess with. But the breadwinners, they had the open contract. They want to face the very best, and they've got him right here. And Danny Miles just caught McGinnis like a small child. Power slam right in the center of the ring. And I think Danny Miles thought that was it. Might want to hook a leg next time. As the action continues here tonight, we've got the Panoptic Championship coming up next. We've got Mr. Bacon in the house.
I'm ready for that lesson.
And wait a minute now, JT Dunn on the middle rope, measuring his target.
Almost took JT Dunn out. As Cash McGinnis fired a few kicks into the face.
Oh,
wow.
Tension starting to
Oh
flare.
my! Oh! What a DDT! Spiking JT Dunn into the ground, and here we go.
Oh, that ghost is kicking in. Look at Wheatman.
The fiery red Wheatman is ready to come in.
Here comes Cash McGinnis.
Oh, he's gonna clean house. Here we go.
Wheatman! Wheatman! Ducks. Collision by the unit.
Oh my!
Man, this kid is so powerful.
Keep up, buddy, keep going.
Do not slow down. Charges the corner. Bulldog catches JT on the way down. Bulldog's Danny Miles, clotheslines JT Dunn. Both members of the unit are down, like Julian just said. Stay on top of them. Do not slow down.
Little excited was Patrick Wheatman trying to find the legal man. Angle slam to Danny Miles.
Faceplant right in the center, goes for the pin.
Oh.
That was very close, very close. I know I said it in the first two matches. I mean, if the breadwinners can defeat the unit, I mean, on any given, they say in football, any given Sunday, in chaotic wrestling, any given event, you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, and I've already said earlier tonight, these guys have proven to take on big challenges, beating the Mog Squad here at Charged Up last time in Lawrence.
I've heard that Santi Rivera kid is from these parts.
He is. Very full of himself, that guy.
Oh, McGinnis saving his partner, saw JT set up in the corner.
Playing awesome. Look at these guys. These guys are just playing bullfighter with these two, JT and Danny Miles.
The breadwinners are really pushing the unit past the limit I think they were expecting.
Total elimination, somewhat.
Modified, yeah. 2. Oh, man. The fans wanted it.
My heart just jumped out of my chest.
Wow. That was so close. The action continues. Breadwinners really giving their all here. Hopefully the vegans are watching either on Twitch or YouTube right now.
Eating their celery sticks.
With hummus.
Ugh.
Off the ropes. Oh, Danny Miles from the outside, the veteran. Both JT Dunn and Danny Miles, longtime veterans. And there's, out of nowhere, JT Dunn signaling Danny Miles to administer a little something for McGinnis.
Big double stomp.
Will that do it? 1,
Think it's it.
2, and
no shot. Good for Cash McGinnis being able to find a way to kick out such a devastating move from the unit.
And I think the unit's thrown off their game right now. They can't believe it.
They're young, they're hungry, and they are here to fight. They want an opportunity at greatness, and this is how you achieve it.
And the breadwinners, they're caught. Nope.
That was squirrely little guy.
They were setting him up for take the pledge.
Oh, whoa.
That knee to the face, jarring Cash McGinnis. Wheatman with the knee.
Oh!
Death by elbow by JT Dunn. All 4 athletes are down on the canvas. Neither team with the advantage. Time is up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 15-minute time limit has expired. The referee declares this bout a draw.
Wow. It may not be a victory for the breadwinners, but being able to outlast competitors such as the unit and the crowd here in Tewksbury is not happy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think anyone on Twitch or YouTube watching. Ladies and gentlemen, say it in the chat. 5 more minutes or what? This fight has been fantastic. I think a winner needs to have happen. JT Dunn got something to say. He might plead the case of 5 more minutes. Wow. Patrick Weidman.
I want 5 more minutes. Give it to me. I want it.
Demanding 5 more minutes to JT Dunn. JT Dunn's no stranger to a fight. He'll fight for the next hour. Has nothing to do with them. It has to do with chaotic management. This crowd is begging for it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, man. I don't give a goddamn what you want. I don't care what you want. I care about what they want. If y'all want it, make this frickin' building shake. Let me hear it.
That's above my pay grade.
Ladies and gentlemen, if chaotic management is willing to allow it. Oh, wait a minute, we got a breakdown here. They got 5 more minutes, we're granted.
Microphone is still in the ring, but that's okay.
Oh no! I can't believe it. Patrick Weidman coming to the same after the pledge. The unit is absolutely confused and beside themselves.
Well, tag team action is certainly alive and well here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Oh my! Running through JT Dunn like a dart and sending him into the hemisphere.
Here comes McGinnis.
Oh, no way. No way!
He's got him.
Oh my God.
JT at the last second.
Literally nobody can catch a cover. These two have every gap filled and nobody can find the hole.
JT thrown over the top rope, lands on his feet on the apron.
Oh!
Ooh, that was a rough landing.
That might take JT out for good, and now the breadwinners need to make the best of this opportunity here. They're getting a wind up. Oh my God, they're gonna put him away. Wow! They did it, ladies and gentlemen. They beat the unit. 5 more minutes to get the job done, and the breadwinners did just that. Former Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions, both competitors heavyweight champ. Unbelievable.
Here are your winners in overtime. Patrick Weidman, Cash Money McGinnis, the breadwinners.
As they say, the rocket has been strapped to the backs of the breadwinners. They seem to have found their synergy, and it's just straight to the moon. They've taken out the Mom Squad, and now they've taken out the unit. Ladies and gentlemen, I know they lost their championship opportunity once, but that right there, that's enough to give them another shot.
I mean, hats off to Brendan Paul for extending the 15-minute time limit. That's got to be the biggest victory of the breadwinner's young career. And I dare say they have earned themselves another shot at the Vegan Society.
Absolutely, they had to have. That was a wonderful fight, but this is the thing that I'm a little curious about now, Rich, is the unit's been up and down with their successes lately, and I don't know where they stand, but I'd like to know what's next for the unit.
And the one thing I'm going to add is Danny Miles favoring that shoulder. And I know personally that Danny Miles has had a little problem with that shoulder. And I'm wondering if that extension of the time limit was the downfall of the unit in this match.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes is just an extra second too long to cause further injury. I really hope
Unbelievable.
it's not the case.
Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to get back to work. We got the Panoptic Championship coming next. As if we need more action,
Right.
we're going to give it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Match of the night so far, in my opinion. Kudos to the breadwinners of gaining that victory. Kudos to the unit for putting up one hell of a fight with it. Wow, what a great match. What a great match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we stated before, July 10th, the Chaotic Countdown. This is the last stop until we get to the Chaotic Countdown. Get your tickets now. This is going to be a wild ride, and you do want to get on this train. Rich Palladino is going to take us into the next match where the Panoptic Championship will be on the line. We have Shannon Levangie against Olivia Vale.
Thank you very much, Tewksbury. We're having a good time. Let's continue with the following contest, scheduled for one fall. With a 30-minute time limit, this match is for the Chaotic Wrestling Pan-Optic Championship.
This opportunity is a big deal because the returning Livia, who I've been a fan of since she got here, she was one of the only second-generation wrestlers here at Chaotic Wrestling, has realized...
Introducing first the challenger, accompanied to the ring by the undeniable DJ Powers from Providence, Rhode Island. She is the only second-generation athlete in Chaotic Wrestling history. This is Livia!
She has realigned with her, I guess, boyfriend again, the ever so annoying DJ Powers. Guy hasn't met a mirror he hasn't loved. Guy hasn't met, I don't know, himself. Otherwise he would distance himself. I don't know. He's in love with him, ladies and gentlemen. But something Livia sees in him has brought her back. And unfortunately for her, Paris Van Dale kind of up to her old ways as she got involved in the last opportunity that Livia had against Shannon Levangie with the foot on the ropes, assisted by Paris Van Dale, which caused Livia's loss because she had Shannon beat, I believe, and Paris Van Dale putting the foot on the rope to save Shannon Levangie from losing. The referee did not get to see that. She felt that was unfair, and it seems that she's had a change of attitude towards here in Chaotic Wrestling. That can happen to you when you get burned too many times.
Her opponent, accompanied to the ring by her best friend, the always trending Paris Van Dale from Hanover, Massachusetts. She is the current, reigning, and defending Chaotic Wrestling Pan-Optic Champion. She is relentless, Shannon Levangie.
Shannon Levangie, always known to be relentless, comes to fight, comes to win, and that's how she's been able to retain her Panoptic Championship, where she suffered a leg injury. And the story goes, we're here today as our Panoptic Champion. She's captured gold every opportunity she's ever had to do so, and now aligning with Paris Van Dale, who offered almost like a managerial services, which has now turned into a friendship. But will it turn into turmoil if Paris Van Dale keeps getting involved in a fashion that Shannon does not see fit?
They're best friends. They're known as the Brats, Paris Van Dale and the Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic Champion Shannon Levangie. Rematch from Charged Up a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely. I was just talking about that, how Livia came back and we hadn't seen her in so long, and she gets this great opportunity at the Panoptic Championship, and it seems like she has Shannon Levangie beat. Paris Van Dale gets involved. These were ways of Paris Van Dale I thought that were over and done with, and she puts the foot on the rope, Shannon Levangie, giving her another opportunity to continue this match, and Livia was not too fond of that.
At night 2 of the Summer of Slams Summer Tour at Night Shift Brewing in Everett, we saw a lot of this. A lot of this kissy.
Enough.
I mean,
I'm gonna throw up my lunch.
oh boy. I mean, she could do a lot better.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If you talk to DJ Powers for 2 seconds, you don't understand it. But like I was saying earlier, I think Livia got burnt one too many times here in Chaotic Wrestling, and now her mentality has changed as to maybe DJ was right. Maybe DJ's direction was the way to go.
What has he accomplished with his mannerisms?
Well, he was Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champion before his partner had to, recover from said injury in his shoulder.
Shout out to Jose Zamora. Yes, that's right. They did have to relinquish those Tag Team Championships. It's Paris Van Dale with the assist there for her best friend, Shannon Levangie. O'Connor roll off the ropes, counted 2. And the champion, the well-placed kick to the midsection, one to the back of the head. Good night.
Good face plant.
Well done indeed. Leg is hooked and only a count of 2. Shannon Levangie, talk about long title reigns. She's held that title since winning it back on January the 30th in Malden, Massachusetts, from one Calvin Dumont. Oh! Springboard off the ropes by the champion. She just caught a drop kick right in the midsection.
Very well scouted by Olivia, taking advantage of that opportunity. Knowing that Shannon Levangie loves to fly, she quickly grounded Shannon Levangie with that drop kick.
And this second-generation athlete, Livia, her dad, former Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champion, Edward G. Ecstasy of the One Night Stand, and he was known to infract a rule or two at a time.
You know what? Now that you say that, maybe it took some coaching from Dad. Maybe it wasn't all just DJ. Maybe Dad said, you know what? Why don't we approach this in a different manner? Seemed to have worked for him.
I just like to say everything's DJ's fault.
That's fair. That's fair.
And let the record show Olivia's arms are bigger than DJ's. He hates when I say that.
Good.
Oh.
Good club to the back from Livia, and she just seems like a more aggressive version of herself before she got here. It seems like DJ's really gotten into her head. Maybe Papa
Ecstasy
has gotten into her head. Either way, this newfound approach, this aggressive approach, it's working right now, but playing to the crowd and giving Shannon time to recover is the biggest mistake you could make.
And these fans certainly do not like DJ Powers. Unfortunately, that's starting to rub off onto Livia as DJ's been laying the bad mouth on Paris Van Dale. Wait a minute. Now Livia getting in the face of the always trending Paris Van Dale. Shannon. Oh, wow.
Using those ropes to her advantage.
Yeah, across the throat and the upper chest. Shannon Levangie, you can see her wearing that mouthpiece. They're suffering a little bit of a dental issue in a recent matchup a few months ago, but back to full strength and protecting those beautiful teeth, and a count of 2 from referee LJ Childress. What a night of action. We are on the road to the Chaotic Countdown. Like you said, you never know who's going to show up for the countdown. They won't even tell me who's coming in for the countdown.
Yeah, no one knows. I don't even know. And I was telling them, I was like, I could get off this seat again. I've done it before.
and you're undefeated in 2026.
It's true. I got all the momentum on my side. Look at that. Too much tonsil hockey almost cost Livia the championship.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
It's going to cost me my dinner next.
These fans absolutely despise DJ Powers. And rightfully so. As the action continues here in our second title bout of the evening. Your main event, of course, for the Skinny Weight Championship, but right now it is all about Shannon Levangie and Livia, this big rematch from Charged Up from 2 weeks ago. Will Livia walk out of here the new Panoptic champion, which would be her first title ever in Chaotic Wrestling?
What a achievement that would be, is to change her mentality, come back to Chaotic Wrestling, and then immediately capture gold. That will only affirm her decision was the correct one. And for our sake, I hope not, because I can't take this DJ Power guy.
Ugh.
I can't really see having DJ Powers out here every time Livia's out here. And I don't want Livia to rub off, and then all of a sudden Livia's got this attitude. It's just...
It's a shame because she's such a good kid and started her training very young, 14 or 15 years old, with a couple of guys we've seen here in Chaotic Wrestling, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett.
Very good talent.
But now she's here in Chaotic Wrestling against another graduate. You'll hear me say it like a broken record of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, but that's just how damn good our athletes are.
Absolutely.
And that's how good of a training program we have. And as you're following Chaotic Wrestling on social media, give the New England Pro Wrestling Academy a follow. If you want to become a pro wrestler, you do it the right way, like Shannon Levangie did with that springboard cross body for a count of 2. And join Nepwa.
Life is too short, ladies and gentlemen. Do not hurt yourself. Chase your dreams. Sign up for the New England Pro Wrestling Academy today.
What Julian is nicely saying is don't do it in the backyard, dummy.
Yeah. Don't be a yada.
Yada. All right, Shannon Levangie, definitely not a yadder. She is a trained professional, and she is trying to get a superplex. Livia trying to fight it out of the corner.
I was saying earlier that Shannon Levangie, if you ever watch any of her matches, the top rope, her favorite spot. And she's willing to bring her opponents up there to enjoy the fun.
And her, oh, wait a minute. Livia.
I was going to say this isn't going to be fun, but Shannon quickly changing that momentum into her favor with a Hurricane Rana.
Great counter by the champion, but Livia back on top. Oh! TKO!
Very devastating move. Oh, my.
And only 2. I thought we were going to have a brand new Panoptic champion. Shannon Levangie, since winning that title from Calvin Dumont back at the beginning of the year, has really been a fighting champion, this being her 7th title defense.
Unbelievable.
And that's with taking a little break for an injury during the course of her title reign, but she is back to full strength and has been a fighting champion in every sense of the word. Wait a minute. The power of Shannon gets rolled up by Livia, count of 2. This match has really gone back and forth since the opening bell.
Absolutely. No one competitor keep each other down.
Fans don't want to see the smoochy.
No, he was checking to make sure that Shannon wasn't hurt and then took a bullet for her. Shannon Levangie dives out onto DJ Powers.
But that gives Livia the advantage to take over on the champion outside the ring. To her credit, Paris Van Dale's been very hands-off during this match. Except for that one save for Shannon in the first minute or 2.
For the most part, you are correct. And this is something that Paris Van Dale has always known for her, which was kind of getting a little too involved when she shouldn't be. And so kudos to her for changing her ways quickly in this match.
And this is an extension of the tag team match that we saw at Summer of Slams Night 2 just 8 days ago when the Brats, Paris Van Dale and Shannon Levangie, took on DJ Powers and Livia. Now, what are they doing? Are they adjusting the mats outside? I can't see from our vantage point. Shannon Levangie's in a lot of trouble, though.
Breaking the count is Livia. Very, very smart. Oh, no! Oh! And now taking... I don't know if it's an indirect bullet or if that was on purpose, but Paris Van Dale just took that drop kick from Livia on the outside.
And Shannon Levangie avenging her best friend just got caught. She might have been going for her version of the old Twisted Bliss, if you will. And she got caught. Livia, so powerful! Oh! Good night, what a power bomb! And
trying to hook up that triangle, but she can't seem to get there. Well, she's got a reverse triangle, it looks like.
Livia's trapped right in the center of the ring.
It looks like she's using an arm bar. I can see her pulling back on the arm. I can see the torque on the shoulder. Look at this!
Yep, I was just going to say, Livia trying to get to the ropes. DJ just pulls the challenger's foot to that bottom rope to force the break, and Paris Van Dale objects, and rightfully so.
This is like Bizarro World, where Livia complained about this exact thing happening to her, and now Livia is safe.
Oh,
whoa!
What is this? DJ Powers just gouging the eyes of the official.
We just talked about how Paris Van Dal has not been too handsy, but DJ Powers hasn't kept his hands off this match.
That should be an automatic disqualification in my book.
Fully agree. Fully agree. And now, this is what I mean.
DJ Powers with the Panoptic Championship. Here comes Paris Van Dal. Oh, now the referee can see what's going on. Oh, come on. DJ. Oh, and he just ejected Paris. Both of them. I get him. Yes. Send them to the back.
Like a parent trying to wrangle his kids, he has to send them to timeout. Send them to the back. They have been too involved in this match, and it has caused too many opportunities for both competitors here tonight.
And I would never defend DJ Powers, but the referee did have his back turned when his eyes were gouged, so he didn't see if it was Paris Van Dal or DJ Powers. But when he came to, he saw the two of them wrestling over the title, and now they're both kicked to the back. So now it's going to be one-on-one as the Panoptic Championship still hangs in the balance.
This is where it should have been. Now the damage has already been done by both Paris Van Dal and DJ Powers, but who can take advantage of the distractions and the discombobulation? Going for that DDT, but a small package kick out at 2. Oh! Big boot to the groin.
You took the words out. Oh my God. Big boot to the face. Turnbuckle caught by Livia. Beautiful suplex by the champion. And Livia is down and out, and up goes relentless Shannon Lavangi on the top rope. Touch the ceiling.
Big round off splash.
2, got her. Here is your winner and still Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic Champion, Shannon Lavangi.
Livia now has no ammo for argument because DJ Powers did exactly what she complained about, and that is get her boyfriend DJ Powers involved, putting her foot on the rope, just causing all kinds of mess. And these distractions, Shannon Lavangi was able to rise above it all and retain that championship.
And the record books will show that's the second time our Panoptic Championship has been retained against Livia. With that, we're going to take a break for the fans here in the crowd. We will be back with Mr. Bacon after this break.
Ow! Ah! Ah! Why do you have that stupid thing, Mr. Myra? Huh? Huh? Yeah, Myra. Why do you have that? This is the problem with you guys here at Chaotic. You guys, you should be champions. Champions say you're walking around with stupid pose. Why do you have it in the hallways? You shouldn't be having that in the hallways. It's not a fidget toy.
One, it's Mira, Mr. Mira. 2, not a toy. Effective tool. And 3, I am champion. So why don't you take your old man sweater vest and hobble your way to your match?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Chaotic Wrestling Presents Next Level, our final stop before the Chaotic Countdown. It's already been an action-packed night, but now school is in session. So I hope you already took your bath break.
Introducing first from Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing in at a thick cut 250, Mr. Bacon.
Giving out no hall passes is Mr. Bacon, here to give everyone in Tewksbury, Massachusetts a new lesson. And this time he's going to show this with his actions, not with a classroom meeting. And it looks like he's going to be competing against a former tag team partner of his. This is going to be a student of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy and a student of his classroom. Someone that he was tagging with in the tag gauntlet at Boston Brawl 5. They did not come up with a victory, but I would say that PJ McGuire was an impressive showing, and it was enough to get another singles match here in Chaotic Wrestling. And isn't it fitting that Mr. Bacon wanted to be the opponent for PJ McGuire because he feels his lesson isn't over yet. And so now he's come out. He's going to be lecturing the crowd as he makes a slow entrance to the ring. He's wearing as Milo Mira alluded to, a sweater vest. I don't know if I'd say old man. I think it's pretty snazzy myself, honestly, but that's neither here nor there. Right now, action is going to pick up. It's already been an amazing first half. If you've stayed tuned in, you got to see Shannon Levangie has retained the Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic Championship. Milo Mira retaining the New England Championship. The Big Cheese getting a victory over Tyree Taylor due to disqualification. And the Breadwinners. The Breadwinners won against the Unit. It has been shock and awe tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and it is only going to continue from here. All right.
His opponent from Lawrence, Massachusetts, weighing in at 195 pounds, PJ McGuire.
Lawrence, Massachusetts, known for its dogs. I just made that up, but he is going to let the dogs out here at Chaotic Wrestling as he goes against his teacher, Mr. Bacon. And I will once again be joined by my colleague, my friend, Rich Palladino.
Hi, pal.
Did you get your bathroom break? Because he said he's not giving out any more bathroom passes. Mr. Bacon is done with hall passes and bathroom passes. Classes in session.
He is a toughie, I'll tell you. I used to hate teachers like that when I was a kid.
Yeah, he's all rules and no fun.
And PJ McGuire was one of his students. So we got teacher versus student, I guess. Mr. Bacon has shed the sweater vest. So that must mean we're down to business here.
Very rare. The sweater vest has been quite the distraction in the last few bouts that Mr. Bacon has competed in. So it seems like he is going to shed said sweater, so that way he has less distractions. He is not just a teacher, but also always a student of the game.
And I can see why he shed the sweater vest, because he's got that new singlet that clearly says Mr. Bacon.
Mr. Bacon, unfortunately, sometimes the simplest moves are the most effective.
Nice arm drag by PJ McGuire. A little round of, oh wow. Great chain wrestling by the youngster from nearby Lawrence, Massachusetts.
I was just saying, Lawrence, Massachusetts, known for their dogs. That's why I let him out.
Oof. And Mr. Bacon taking a little break. So no hall passes, no more bathroom passes. What if you really got to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, classes in session now. You should have went during intermission.
That's it. Well, it's only 15-minute time limit, so.
That's true. You got 15 minutes of a lesson from Mr. Bacon. PJ McGuire, front and center in this classroom. Do not leave your seats. Those watching at home on YouTube and Twitch, thank you for joining us here at Next Level.
And they say, join in the conversation, right?
Absolutely. Join in the conversation. Don't talk too loudly unless your hand is raised, or exactly what is happening to PJ McGuire is going to happen to you.
I don't remember him, he says. It's your student. We had the whole dog and pony show.
Most teachers don't remember their students, especially when they're outperformed by them.
That's a good point.
I don't know if you remember the gauntlet at Boston Brawl 5, but these two, as you had stated earlier, were a tag team, and in his first showing here in Chaotic Wrestling, PJ McGuire had quite the showing in this gauntlet, taking on Chase Del Monte and Trigger the OG right out the gate, and he was putting them through the paces pretty quickly. I didn't think that Mr. Bacon liked that too much.
An impressive debut for Mr. McGuire. Just ate an elbow. Mr. Bacon, yes, we get it. We get it. We get it, Bacon. Bacon's had a shot or two at that skinny weight championship.
Absolutely, and he's showing off the periodic table, I believe, on his singlet there.
Oh, good call. Wasting his time, taunting these fans at ringside, giving McGuire a chance to recover. Could be a big mistake for the educated one.
Absolutely. And PJ McGuire's already shown that he can hang with some of the best of them.
So much power. Mr. Bacon, a very strong athlete with a very impressive amateur wrestling background, which we see employed here in the squared circle, here in Chaotic Wrestling. Oh boy, here we go. Take your eye off the ball, you might end up losing to this youngster. Oh no. So you can't go to the bathroom, you can't roam the halls, but I guess you could swear in his classroom.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. What's he going to do, suspend everyone here?
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, you can't really police freedom of speech.
You know, maybe give them all a detention. I don't know.
I think the fans would love to stay after class and watch some more Chaotic Wrestling.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't? Kind of too. I've been watching this stuff for over 25 years.
Right.
Side headlock by Mr. Bacon. We've got more tag team action coming up, and your main event, Armani Chaos defending the Skinny Weight Championship against Dustin Flash Waller. We are on the road to the Chaotic Countdown. We're just 3 weeks away.
It is getting close, and I'm sure everyone is anxious to be able to capitalize on the Chaotic Countdown or even try to...
Told that Mrs. McGuire is in the audience somewhere, and maybe that's who Mr. Bacon is pointing his frustration towards. It's a big night for PJ McGuire, and if he can defeat Mr. Bacon, wow! Out of the corner, this young man from Lawrence, certainly letting the dogs out.
Absolutely, he came here to get a job done, and that is to be the teacher to the teacher.
Yes. Just one of the bouts here at Next Level here in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I think we're back here at the end of the summer. This has been a great venue for us. And for those of you watching that are familiar with Chaotic Wrestling, a much different setup, let us know. How do you like the look of this? Other than having to see my face right there against the camera.
Oh, they love it. You're beautiful.
While you and I are calling all the action on a very exciting evening, on a very hot night here in beautiful Tewksbury, Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah.
Clothesline and a back elbow. PJ McGuire, all kinds of fired up right now.
Gotta stay on him, PJ. Keep going, bud. Great splash in the corner.
Yes.
Sorry, took it words out of your
No, we're
mouth.
doing it in stereo. Big boot. He's got Bacon literally on the ropes. Power bombs him down to the. This is the night of near falls.
That was close.
That was
And
really close.
The Chaotic Faithful does not agree with referee Brendan Paul. They believe that was 3.
Our longtime Chaotic Wrestling loyal fan, Mr. Steve, we'll call him, always in the crowd wearing a referee shirt. He knows the call before anybody else.
It's very true. He's got his eye on the ball.
Questions everything that poor Brendan Paul, one of the fine officials, and another graduate of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Clothesline ducked, waist lock, reversal, sending the ring into a sleeper hold.
The classics, man, the classics. Sleeper hold, cutting off the carotid arteries from gaining their blood to the brain. Putting his opponent to sleep is the goal.
Kicks off the ropes. Shoulders are pinned.
Oh, wow. That was close. Taking a quick shot to the knees.
And a nice float over for another 2.
Oh! He banged him!
He sure did. 1, 2, upset. Oh, man. Where'd this kid come from?
I'm telling you, he had an impressive showing at Boston Brawl, and he's impressing the Chaotic Faithful here in Tewksbury at Next Level tonight.
He is turning some heads, not only for these fans in attendance, but the promoters and matchmakers looking on, not to mention the entire world watching this event right now on YouTube and Twitch here at Chaotic Wrestling, once known as the birthplace of stars. I think that still holds true.
You're sitting right next to one.
Ha! Boom. Perfect. Well done.
Sleeper hold of his own, learned from his teacher, Mr. Bacon, but it was not effective finding a counter.
He who hesitates, and PJ just got caught. Bacon up. Textbook suplex. 1, 2. That's it.
Done with perfection.
Here is your winner, Mr. Bacon.
The classics are always effective, and no one has perfected the suplex like Mr. Bacon.
He wants everybody to be quiet now. Match is over. That means class is over, so everybody can go to the bathroom. Everybody can roam the halls, and they can certainly swear here tonight in Tewksbury.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was another impressive showing from PJ McGuire. Again, take nothing away from this kid. That is a very accomplished and seasoned athlete, is Mr. Bacon. He's not just an educator, but he's a fantastic competitor. But PJ McGuire, man, he took it to him, and he came pretty close, within inches of victory several times. I'd love to see PJ McGuire back in the ring. Mother in attendance, always being supportive of him. Ladies and gentlemen, that could be you if you go to the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Chase your dreams today. New England Pro Wrestling Academy online.
How we doing, Tewksbury? What are you guys doing 3 weeks from tonight? Are you guys ready for the chaotic countdown? Friday night, July the 10th at the Lowell Collegiate Charter School. Join us, get your tickets at chaoticwrestling.com. But for now, Next Level continues with a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 373 pounds, the team of Godric and Calvin Dumont.
Calvin Dumont, the soul sucker and vampire of chaotic wrestling, constantly using tag team partners. You can call him his best friend, but I believe Cole Rutherford was then utterly used when he was around, suffered an injury, and we haven't seen him since. And it doesn't seem like, I know Calvin was looking for him and ended up with his tag team partner, Godric. Godric just looking to find a friend and a guidance since losing Arcturus to the GGC. Quickly becoming a fan favorite is, I believe, Godric. I don't believe people like Calvin Dumont, but he is a former Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic champion, so he is no stranger to gold. They could easily work their way to Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship gold, but this is going to be a challenge for them tonight as they take on the very one half of season Monarchy.
And rise to your feet from the House of Monarchy, they reign supreme. Brendan Michael Thomas and Aaron, the king and queen of the ring. The Lusitanian Titan and the Spanish conqueror and independent of Russia. Long live the king and queen. You will bend the knee.
Their opponents from House Monarchy at a total combined weight of 340 pounds, Prince Jamari, King BMT, the Monarchy.
I should have said the very dysfunctional Monarchy with Prince Jamari and King BMT, who have been at odds as of late, because there seems to be a form of jealousy from King BMT. If I was to read the room, it seems like he's not only jealous of the abilities of Prince Jamari, who he brought aboard, but it's almost like Queen Ariel has more taken to Prince Jamari than King BMT himself, almost like a motherly figure, and I think King BMT may be taking that differently. Either way, absent is Queen Ariel, which I find a little odd.
Yeah, and it's gonna have to see if these two can be on the same page. Again, everybody's vying for a shot at the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team titles, and the Monarchy, of course, former tag team champions. And now it's the Prince and the King. Looks like they're putting all the differences aside. They're gonna work as a cohesive unit against this newly formed unique team of Godric and Calvin Dumont. And Godric's wearing Calvin Dumont tights with wrist tape or athletic tape on the front, says Godric. So is he Godric Dumont? I mean,
I said this last show too, or the last in Lawrence that charged up. I don't know if he's Godric Dumont or if he's just Godric. What I'm really annoyed about is that Calvin Dumont has all this money and he's not willing to buy new gear for Godric. If you're going to be his friend, this is what I'm saying. I was saying earlier, he's like the vampire of Caddick Wrestling, just a soul sucker and uses everybody in Caddick Wrestling for his happiness.
And he just stole the King's crown.
He did steal the King's crown.
All right, he's giving it back.
Could just buy his own, really.
He really could with all his, daddy's money.
Right.
All right, we're waiting for the bell. It's going to be the Prince. It's going to be Godric. And here we go.
This is going to be a speedy start. I can assure you, Prince Jamari is a jumping bean of some sort. Very quick on his feet, but so is Godric. Godric is a high flyer and a technical wrestler. He's been very impressive since returning from the closet where he was trapped, waiting for Arcturus to return.
Yes. I think he's done looking for Arcturus. He's found himself a tag team partner. Oh, a little stalemate here.
These two can honestly get on the same page, Calvin Dumont and Godric. They really have a bright future in Caddick Wrestling. Possible tag team championship gold in the future.
Absolutely, and nice arm drag off the ropes by Jamari. Grabs the bar, bars the arm. My God.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, no, just old man, that's all.
No, you're not. Stop.
Yeah. Off the ropes, arm drag by Godric, and he bars the arm of the Prince.
Right now, this is a very good back and forth. It seems like each other has, Prince Jamari and Godric have each other scouted pretty well, studied the tape of each other, and became a standoff where Calvin Dumont is going to take over now because he wants to change the flow.
Yeah, there was a reluctant tag. Calvin just inserted himself into the match, tagging a blind tag on Godric, and he just caught a drop kick from Prince Jamari, who charges that corner. What's Jamari gonna do? Went for the monkey flip, but yikes. Stiff boot right to the chest. No other way to call it, I guess.
Absolutely. You can see, there's almost no care in BMT's appearance. It's like he doesn't really care what happens to Prince Jamari. I don't know how serious he is about this match.
He's just very nonchalant. There's a tag. Here comes King BMT. He's seen better days, and I think the Queen has ditched him.
I was saying earlier how dysfunctional King BMT and the monarchy and all of this has been, and I think it's a little weird, the demeanor he has today. It's almost pulled back and a little reluctancy of some sort. And
maybe it's a message to the Queen. Look, I'm wearing the Prince's t-shirt during my match. I'm supporting my little buddy over here.
Gotcha. That's you know what? Good observation.
I think he's just trying to send a message. She ain't too happy with him.
Absolutely. I'm sure she's watching at home right now and either.
But you know the old saying, happy wife.
Happy life.
Happy life, yes. Even for a king and a queen.
Whatever they say, it's yes. Wait a minute.
LJ Childress.
You're going to disqualify both individuals? I mean, you could. But then
rough night for LJ.
Yeah. Well, LJ's been in some danger, and he's had his eyes raked. He's had his hair pulled. He almost got suplexed by Tyree tonight.
Jeez. That's why I'm safe over here with you and a little headset on. Ooh, shoulder tackle. The King BMT comes off the ropes. Nice leapfrog by Calvin Dumont. Gets rolled up by the King. Oh, a little handful of tights there.
Tried to grab tights there, and then we have a handful of tights here.
Of course.
I think these guys are in the same playbook here.
Go behind into a backslide. Feet are up.
That's pretty blatant.
Yeah.
He's not even trying to hide it at this point.
And LJ wasn't even going down for the count. And these two go back and forth. What do we got here?
What is going on? Did these two study the same plan today?
Yeah, LJ's just, guys, come on. Let's wrestle.
Okay, so these two have agreed to try and bend the rules, but I think LJ Childers kind of expected this between these two.
The Prince is just on the outside. He's supposed to be learning from the King, but all he's learning is how to break the rules.
Or what not to do.
Yeah.
Depends on how you want to look at it.
All right, now the King extending the hand to Calvin Dumont. Dumont, the former Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic champion. Yeah, they know each other a little bit too well. Both men trying to kick the other. Put the legs down, okay. There we go. Oh, they both jabbed each other right in the eye. Oh, would you expect anything less? Here comes Godric, looks confused.
Yeah, Godric's not sure what's going on right now.
The Prince desperately wants the tag. The King is blinded. He doesn't even realize what corner he's looking at.
Oh, wow, what a beautiful Hurricane Runner from Godric. This is what I was talking about. Very impressive and athletic.
Wow.
Fast.
Sling Blade hooks that leg. Kind of too.
It should be commented the amazing shape he has gotten in since coming back to action.
Yeah, Godric has got himself in some ridiculous shape. He's come a long way. He stopped looking for Octarus. I think he found his way to the gym. And he's definitely putting in the time again at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy.
May sound like a broken record, ladies and gentlemen, but we're trying to give you the cheat code to success.
Very well said by former Triple Crown winner here, Mr. Julian Starr, undefeated in 2026.
Rich will be undefeated this year when he competes in the Chaotic Countdown.
That is not happening. That is not happening. My health insurance would not cover something like that. Up and over, nobody there. Oh, we've seen the King have some problems with that knee. He is on the outside of the ring. Prince checking on him. He has had some problems with that knee in the past. I think right here in this building we've seen that happen before.
I believe it was this building. He had another problem in, I believe it was Watertown.
Yeah, he's down. Referee might want to stop the match. We might have to give the win to Calvin Dumont and Godric. Prince very concerned. Injuries can happen anytime in professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Just the way he came down awkwardly on that left leg. Well, here comes the Queen. Oh, Chase is here too, so.
I think the Queen just flat out refused to come out, but now she's feeling concerned. Rightfully so. We got Chase Del Monte, which.
Yeah. They are attending to BMT. They are taking him to the back. Unfortunately, this appears to be a serious leg injury. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Monarchy tag team match, therefore Monarchy rules apply. Queen Ariel is out here, so therefore she is now officially in the match. Monarchy rules prevail.
Wow. We have not seen Monarchy rules get implemented in quite some time, Rich. And
I didn't even need the scroll to remember that, but Chase said go.
Yeah, I guess now
we got the Queen.
Queen Ariel is
Monarchy
now.
rules, Calvin. Monarchy rules. Study the product.
Calvin has no idea what's going on.
And she is not in traditional wrestling attire, but the Prince is very happy. It's been a special relationship between these two.
They absolutely do, and this is kind of what caused that discombobulation, that turmoil, that confusion. Jesus.
Whoa.
The confusion with the Monarchy was she took to the Prince here, Prince Jamari, more than King BMT. And
there was a lot of dissension. Oh,
this partnership might work out.
Inside Cradle wearing jeans and cowboy boots.
Oh.
And still moving like the internationally traveled veteran that she is. Count of two on Calvin Dumont. And look at the smile on Prince Jamari's face. Tag's made. He is now legal in the ring.
Former Portuguese princess, forever now a queen.
Yes. Great double team maneuvers.
So I mean, it's already the continuity is better with these two. Don't take anything away from the King BMT. He was competing very well here, and he was doing pretty good up until that knee injury, and I hope he recovers quickly, but these two just seem to be on the same page.
We got our medical staff back there checking on him right now. I'm being told in my headset.
Oh, no!
Oh, jeez! Jeez, rough landing for the Prince. And Calvin Dumont just doesn't care. He's upset that they didn't win the match by forfeit. Queen is in the ring. She's part of the match, but are they going to have to take Jamari to the back?
I don't know. That was a harsh fall there, and realistically, if he was hurt enough, I mean, at this point, then you'd have to award the match to Calvin and Godric.
Oh, Calvin's going out. He's going to throw Jamari back into the ring, try and catch a quick pin here. 1, 2, no. No, like I said at the outset of this broadcast, anything can happen here in Chaotic Wrestling, so we haven't seen Monarchy rules come into play for a while, but that was the rule. If one member of the Monarchy's in the match, they're all in the match. But again, we hope the King is all right in the back, getting the help he needs. Jamari blocks that suplex attempt by Godric.
They are fighting for position in this suplex here. Really giving, whoa!
One blower. And I'm sorry. I saw Dumont on the backside of the trunks. I'm sorry. Godric down on the canvas. The Queen waiting for the tag, and she is now legally in the match, as is Calvin Dumont.
Oh! And she's fresher than anyone in here. She didn't have to wrestle an entire match.
Yeah, it was a good 8.5, 9 minutes before the injury occurred to King BMT.
Oh! Ow. What a good T-bone suplex.
The Queen can strike from any position and in any attire, I guess, too.
Absolutely. She doesn't need the traditional attire to put a beating on these two.
And I'll tell you, having Queen Ariel in this match has really lit a fire under the backside of the Prince. He is so energized as he goes up top, and don't forget, he took a nasty spill outside the ring.
Absolutely, and be able to get back on his feet and to be able to try and perform now a tag team move and being the heavy lifter of the team.
A wheelbarrow action. What?
No!
What? Are you kidding me?
For real?
We were just telling the story of the relationship between these two, how the Queen took the Prince under her wing, making him a member of this monarchy. Why did she do that?
This is completely out of left field. I would never have called this or seen it coming. And it's almost like a free dinner for wolves.
And the Prince is heartbroken. Oh no!
Oh my!
Down goes the Prince for 3. Here are your winners, the team of Calvin Dumont and Godric.
Just as Prince Jamari and Queen Ariel were seeming to form a stronger bond, something has gotten into the mind of Queen Ariel, and she is now turned on King BMT.
I told you, you little piece of shit! I told you that is my wife, and she knows her place, and that's to bend the knee for her king. At the end of the day, it has always been about us. Long live the king and queen! Forever we will reign!
This is not the tournament. Whoa!
You never know what's gonna happen, and now the Queen has the mic.
Jeez.
I've had enough! I've had enough of the both of you! You've made this all about you! You forgot all about the Queen! You forgot you will bend the knee. And guess what? At Chaotic Countdown, we're gonna have a little match. We're gonna have a Royal Crown ladder match.
What?
The first person to climb to the top of that ladder will be the one true ruler of the monarchy.
Well, a statement has been made. It looks like we're going to have a Royal Crown match at the Chaotic Countdown per the Queen. I'm not going to try and overrule that.
Yeah, absolutely not. And we may see the power of the monarchy change for good. Who will rule this kingdom come the end of the countdown? Ladies and gentlemen, woof. Now you got to get your tickets. Not only are you getting the Chaotic Countdown, but now you're getting a ladder match with a crown that's going to hang above, and the individual of that match who can grab that crown rules the monarchy.
Unbelievable.
That is July 10th, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss that broadcast. Come here live. Chaotic Wrestling. Go to chaoticwrestling.com for your tickets now. Chaotic Countdown is always probably one of my favorite, probably because I was the most successful in it, events. But that's neither here nor there. What we are going to do. We will see it soon.
Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Chaotic Countdown, 3 weeks from tonight. Now we have a Royal Crown ladder match to see who the real ruler of the monarchy is. Tickets available at chaoticwrestling.com. Last call for the bar. Last call for concessions. Thank you, Tewksbury, once again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event comes to Chaotic Wrestling tonight in a different fashion. Normally, there are people lined up to challenge the skinny weight champion. And this time, our skinny weight champion, Armani Chaos, picked his opponent, and that is the speed sensation, Dustin Flash Waller, a 7-year veteran of the professional wrestling business, a trainee of Mario Mancini and Paul Roma, but an individual who has competed in Chaotic Wrestling several times and has seen no gold. Tonight, he has the ultimate opportunity, the opportunity to hold the most prestigious title in Chaotic Wrestling, and that has been granted by our heavyweight champion, excuse me again, our skinny weight champion, Armani Chaos. He's gonna beat me. If I keep calling him heavy, he's done everything he can to get in fantastic shape, and he is indeed in fantastic shape. Dustin Waller's got some words for us.
For the first time in a long time, the best wrestler in New England is here in Chaotic Wrestling. The best wrestler being the speed sensation, Dustin Flash Waller. And in a few moments, I am going one-on-one with Armani Chaos for the skinny weight championship. Now, as a true heavyweight, I'm offended. I really am. Look at me. Skinny weight. Are you serious, Armani? So what I'm gonna do is when I beat you in a few moments, I will rename the skinny weight championship to Dustin Flash Waller's heavyweight championship.
Dustin Waller, strong words from the returning competitor, someone who has not, as I stated, seen any gold, and now has the opportunity to become the most prestigious champion of our industry, the Chaotic Wrestling Skinny-Weight Champion. Something Armani Chaos did win from former champion Mortar, and since then has done nothing but beat competitor after competitor, challenger after challenger, has proven to be an amazing champion and is willing to fight the doggiest of dogs. But now he's gonna have his speed tested with Dustin Flash Waller as the speed sensation comes to capture his first Chaotic Wrestling title. Now you have to understand that Armani Chaos probably and most likely has a plan for Dustin Waller as he chose his opponent. Dustin Waller, has he developed a plan? Let's take it to Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chaotic Wrestling Next Level main event is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right. From Meriden, Connecticut, once again, he has informed me that when he wins this match, he is going to rename the championship the Heavyweight Championship. Weighing in tonight at 151 pounds. I'm sorry, weighing in at 153 pounds, the speed sensation, Dustin Flash Waller! And his opponent to my left. From the Upper East Side, so you know he got money, weighing in at Skinny Legend, he is the current, reigning, and defending Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Champion, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos!
This matchup's about to get underway, excuse me. Fantastic introduction, as always, by Rich Palladino. And I don't believe, to my knowledge, this is a first time ever match. Armani Chaos has never taken on Dustin Waller. I don't know if he's ever taken on anyone with the speed of Dustin Waller.
He is the speed sensation, and 153 pounds. He's going to rename it the Heavyweight Championship. And Armani Chaos literally said to me in the ring, he goes, I weigh more than that. So,
well,
although I don't know the official weight of our Skinny Weight Champion, he has always said, Skinny Legend. That is his weight. That's what the champ wants. That's what the champ gets.
He's like a grandma when you ask them their age. They're like, I'm still 40. It doesn't matter how old they get. They're still 40.
And Flash is still flexing and posing like he's like, oh, we're going to have a little pose off here?
Yeah, there's delusion. I don't know what you call it, the opposite of body dysmorphia, but Dustin Waller definitely possesses that. Not to take anything away from him. He's a very athletic guy. He's in fantastic shape. Just everyone has different builds, and I don't know if he has the build. I don't know if he's going to take on the heavyweight champions of the UFC or boxing or pro wrestling. So.
And I gave the man his accolades, at the beginning. He is very accomplished. He is maybe not the best wrestler in New England, but he is definitely really made a name for himself. And, rightfully so. I mean, Armani Chaos said he wanted the best. He wanted Flash Waller. So we've got the match here. But why don't you come in with a little bit of humility and, hey, it's great to be here. I'm very happy to have this No, I'm going to be the skinny weight champion. Then I'm told 151 pounds. He corrects me, it's 153. Not heavyweight division.
Humble is not in the lexicon of Dustin Waller. And so this is on par for his behavior since ever since he's been here in Chaotic Wrestling. And I don't want to take anything away from him. He has accomplished a lot in his 7-year career in the professional wrestling business. He has captured titles across the nation, but nothing here in Chaotic Wrestling. And so now he has the biggest opportunity.
And he could walk out of here, and I don't know where the heavyweight championship went to. We have rechristened it skinny weight. So, but he even yelled at me as I was leaving. He said, when I win, you make sure you say heavyweight. Okay, I got you, Flash. I got you.
All right.
And this man...
bit of a complex.
Like you said, 7 years as a pro, trained by a couple of former WWF athletes, and one Pretty Paul Roma, and of course Mario Mancini. So he has a good lineage as far as his training goes, but this new attitude, this arrogance that I haven't seen for the full 7 years. It's been like a new thing I've seen for the past year or so out of this kid.
I think that happens. I think that's pretty normal over time. You start to get comfortable, you start to believe in yourself a little bit, and then you start to get a little delusional, almost like you're too far up your rear.
Believing the hype.
Yes, you believe your own hype, and that's what you get. You get a Dustin Waller.
Yes.
But again, fantastic competitor. He is one of the best, and so fantastic opponent to choose by Armani Chaos.
I think there's a lot of people in that locker room tonight that would have a problem with him claiming to be the best. Like he said, first time in a long time here in Chaotic Wrestling. We've seen him in tag team action as one half of the Miracle Generation with Kylon King. But Dustin's really been focusing on a singles career. They still team up quite often, but he wants to be the Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, but he's got to go through the very dominant skinny weight champion, Armani Chaos.
I was saying earlier, he's been in some dogfights, Armani Chaos, with people like Tyree Taylor, Mortar, to win the championship, to keep the championship. And so he knows how to fight with the best of them. He knows how to get down and dirty, but can he be as fast, can he be as quick as Dustin Waller is the question tonight.
And as we've said a million times, Armani Chaos, proud graduate of New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Flash Waller, as I said, trained by Mancini and Roma at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling in, I believe, East Haven, Connecticut. So, I mean, we got two different schools of training clashing here for the skinny weight championship. And first time these two have ever battled one-on-one. Flash Waller grabbed a hold of those pants and they came off real quick. And now the skinny weight champion showing Flash Waller what Chaotic Wrestling's all about.
Oh, big drop kick right to the chest, sending Dustin Waller right to the ground. And Armani Chaos celebrating his successes.
And you want to talk about somebody that's got himself in... Oh, okay.
All right. Someone hit a button.
I was going to say, you talk about somebody that's got themselves in phenomenal shape. Armani Chaos has really transformed that body in the past 18 months or so.
Absolutely. And this was something earlier when former champion Mortar had addressed that Armani Chaos hasn't always had this motivation, but over time, something clicked and a wake-up call happened, and he's just been pedal to the metal since. And it shows right there in that ring tonight.
And there's a phrase in this business that I think you and I have both experienced several times, when you lose your smile.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes you'll lose your smile, and I've definitely been there. It's actually one of the things that took me out. It's one of the things that made me, leave the wrestling business, but I'm just very glad that Armani Chaos was able to find his spark, and like I said, he's been nothing but successful with it.
And this business will wear you down.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's been moments where Flash Waller's kind of lost that smile as well.
Absolutely.
Well, these are two prime athletes, but Armani Chaos is the face of, over the top goes Flash Waller. Armani Chaos is the face of this company. He is the flag bearer for Chaotic Wrestling and a product of this company and New England Pro Wrestling Academy. And this man has earned everything that he's got in this company, especially winning that title at Pandemonium in Lowell at the beginning of the year. Is that the night that you were victorious?
I believe it. No, I was victorious at Breaking Point.
Okay. But you're still undefeated this year.
I am.
I got to get that out 5 or 6 times. It's in my contract.
That's fine. I'll listen to it every day. 2 things I like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. I'm undefeated, and I've lost weight, and I'm skinny. So
yes,
you can absolutely say all of those things to me as many times as you want.
Freedom to that, folks. Julian Starr coming after the skinny weight championship. Now that he's got himself in phenomenal shape once again, and congratulations to you. I'm very happy for you, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Chop to the chest by Armani Chaos. Referee Brendan Paul kind of letting things go here because of the magnitude of this match. This is the next level main event here tonight with the chaotic countdown looming on the horizon in just 3 weeks. Lowell, Massachusetts. Who's going to enter? Who's going to leave? And the winner of that, of course, gets a guaranteed shot at the Chaotic Wrestling, any Chaotic Wrestling title, whenever they want. We saw Ricky Smokes, current NXT Tag Team Champion, cash in his Chaotic Countdown contract for a title match. So, I mean, the future... Ooh, look out. Look at Armand. Oh, I've seen this before. A little... No.
Whoa. Oh!
Kicked him right in the face.
Trapped in the buckle. Had nowhere to go. And then just boot to mouth.
Thought we were going to see that little backside review that we've seen from Armani Chaos in the corner. He went up and caught that boot right in the top of the head. And that could be the game changer in tonight's main event here at Next Level in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Fans are chanting for Armani Chaos. They love this fine athlete from the Upper East Side, so you know he got money. Phenomenal athlete and a great representation of this 25-plus year organization known as Chaotic Wrestling.
Dustin Waller right now is taking the damage to the lower back of Armani Chaos, which is a very smart move because your lower back, I don't know if anyone's ever had a sciatic nerve problem or had a lower back problem, but your body can't stand up too long if you have lower back pain. And so very, very smart. Following up with a body slams Dustin Waller. He has a very calculated offense going on right now.
Nice leg drop and a lateral press. Counter 2 did not hook a leg, and I hear you loud and clear. Nothing to do with me, but I played high school football, and I took a bad shot in the back, couldn't get off my mother's couch literally for like 3 days, had to crawl to use the restroom.
I believe you.
It was terrible. So with Flash Waller now focusing that, and Armani Chaos, we saw what he was trying to do earlier. He's a high flyer. He throws caution to the wind. So I think smart wrestling by Flash Waller is trying to ground Armani Chaos. But in turn, Armani needs to do the same because Flash Waller is the speed sensation, and he loves to fly as well.
Absolutely. Targeting the legs would be the smart move for Armani Chaos, but he may have other things in mind as using the top rope as a weapon right now along with his legs.
And Armani lands on his feet outside the ring. Great match between two great athletes. Leg sweep from the outside by the champion, goes up and over.
Oh, no.
Right into the knees. And again, Julian, right there on the lower back.
Continuing that pain on the lower back. Very, very smart. This is due to the experience of Dustin Waller, but again.
Standing moonsault. Not everybody can do that. Flash Waller pulled it off to perfection, but only got a 2 count. Now frustration starting to set in as we're about 10 minutes in to this main event.
So this is where he's making a mistake now. This is where Dustin Waller, instead of doing a chin lock to try and cut the wind and the blood to the head of Armani Chaos, he needs to apply that pressure onto the back, maybe drive a knee in, continue that damage. And I just think he's trying to get any submission he can right now. I think this is a last-ditch effort, almost like a panicked submission.
And talked about it earlier, the temperature in this building very warm. So right now, Flash Waller very smart with his putting his 153 pounds down on the prone frame of Armani Chaos. Going to suck some of that oxygen, some of that wind, make it very hard to breathe, hard to get oxygen back in air, back in those lungs. But as I say it, Chaos fights back to his feet, and a handful of hair takes him back down.
And again, it may not be ethical, but Dustin Waller can apply an effective That's a very deep chin lock right there. And this is where I would drive, personally, I would drive my knee into maybe the back of Armani Chaos because I want to continue that damage to keep Armani grounded because you know if he gets in the air, you're going to see his tush.
And Brendan Paul right there making sure that this does not degenerate into a choke.
That's kind of a dog collar right there.
Yeah. He's got the champion down. Armani Chaos firing back. Couple of shots. Didn't have a lot behind him, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he just mocked our champion.
Using that lower back we were talking about, almost like the crump.
A little different version of that rear view instead of the face, right to the back.
Absolutely. I guess he didn't get to see it, but his body felt it.
Sure did. Sure did. This is for the Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Championship. We are on the road to the Chaotic Countdown. Just 3 weeks from tonight. I want to thank our entire viewing audience on Twitch, on YouTube. And thank you, as always, for supporting Chaotic Wrestling. More to come throughout the summer months here in Chaotic. Right to the knee. Back kick to the midsection, kick to the chest, roundhouse knocks Flash Waller down to the canvas. It's all Armani Chaos, misses the charge in the corner. Flash does as well. That kick did not miss. What's Armani gonna do? Oh, saw that one coming.
Yeah, he's gonna get a face full of this now. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. The whiplash effect on the neck of Flash Waller, now up on the shoulder.
Big TKO!
That could do it for the champion, too, and no. What a great match. Two fine athletes putting it all on the line here tonight at Next Level.
The action has not stopped all night, and it is continuing here in our main event as Armani Chaos now has been able to turn the tide in his favor and now has to try and mount some form of offense, effective offense, so he can put away Dustin Waller to retain the championship.
Kick to the chest, trying to keep his man down because, you know, we might see that Moons. Yeah, there he goes.
You called it. It's like you saw this in the future here.
Sidney Bacabella's not here. I'm trying to call the play once in a while for our champion.
That's actually good for Sidney Bacabella. I'm sure he's watching at home.
Absolutely.
From his tube.
Yes.
But he's going to know that if that was scoutable, if you could pick that up, now he's got to come back with a new plan for Armani Chaos so they don't seem so telegraphed. 3 more times. Getting a little greedy here, fans. Oh! That was innovative. Never seen that before. It was a good clothesline to the back of the neck.
You see a lot of innovation out of Flash Waller.
Big Michinoku driver, Mikanoshu driver.
And a count of 2 from our referee, Brendan Paul. As the action continues, again, I think the heat is starting to become a factor as we're approaching the 15-minute point in this title match for the Skinnyweight Championship. Armani Chaos has gone through all competition since winning the title at Pandemonium. You listed several of the athletes that he's already successfully defended against. Flash Waller still claiming that was a 3 count. The fans letting him know it was only 2. And I'm going to question Flash Waller, spending all this time taunting the fans, taunting our ringside attendant. It's given Armani Chaos a chance to catch his breath.
Absolutely it is. And this is one of those mistakes that we all struggle to combat, which is the mental game of competing in that ring. We're competing in front of a live audience, and sometimes they will share their opinions with you, and it will deter you from your plan because you feel you have to defend your honor, you have to defend your character to them. Dustin still has not been able to overcome that.
I don't know if Flash I thought he was going for a double underhook, but Chaos had it scouted very well. Puts the feet into play, puts his man up on the shoulders in a torture rack. Flash lands on his feet, ducks a clothesline, springboard off the ropes, caught him
right
again.
Back into it. That was impressive. Can Armani do something with it, though? Oh! Never seen that before. All right.
Good night.
That might be it.
2.
Oh, my.
Wow. Armani Chaos, just when you think he's out, he is back in. He holds that title proudly, wants to continue his reign as Skannyweight champion as we head into the Chaotic Countdown on Friday night, July the 10th. Lowell, Massachusetts. Get your tickets at chaoticwrestling.com. And Flash Waller draped on that middle rope. Here comes the champ.
Oh, no!
Jeez. Oh, that was a rough landing, and the back of Armani's head hit the corner of the ring.
Completely taking a spill to the outside. Oh, no, following up with a kick to the arm.
Flash Waller looks like going for her Hurricane Rana on the outside, got caught by Armani.
Oh, my!
Code red on the floor.
No cover can take place on the floor. That was just a disgusting fall for both individuals, and now both competitors down. You cannot exchange the championship due to countout. It's anybody's ball game right now.
Pinfall or submission inside the ring. If the damage was done to Armani Chaos, Flash Waller should roll back into the ring, take the countout victory, and know that he'll have another title shot down the line. But both athletes are very slow to get back to their feet outside. I can see Armani Chaos's hand on the apron. And Flash Waller, I think that took a lot out of him too. That code red on the floor might have jarred his own spine. As the action continues here tonight at Next Level. Armani Chaos has slowly made his way back up into the ring. Don't forget, before that code red, the way he landed outside the ring.
It was, devastating. Armani Chaos has taken 2 devastating falls back to back, and you can see it. He's on wobbly legs right now. Dustin Waller flying off the top of the clothesline. And that's not it.
Wants to rename this the heavyweight title.
Oh my, I think we're gonna have a new champion.
Legs hook 2. Wow, that was very, very close.
Kick out at 2.5. Armani Chaos staying in the fight here.
30-minute time limit for the heavyweight title. We are closing in on 19 minutes of these two going back and forth in an extremely hot building. And they are not, they're pulling out all the stops. They are not holding back whatsoever, but the exhaustion is starting to take its toll on both wrestlers here in tonight's main event.
Absolute testament to the athleticism, the cardio, and the physical attributes of both competitors.
And they always say there's a difference between being in shape and being in ring shape.
Absolutely.
And that's what you got to get in ring shape for, is a match like this.
Absolutely. You got to be able to defend that championship and go balls to the wall. You got to be able to go 30 minutes.
Ooh, chop to the chest. Ooh, nice one by the champion in retaliation.
You can see the utter exhaustion and just sheer pain from both individuals from those devastating falls on the outside earlier.
And just trading hands here in the center of the ring. Just daring each other to take another shot.
Oh my.
Jeez. Dustin Flash Waller, the speed sensation. Armani Chaos, the K-tastic one. Oh. That might shut him up. Oh,
here we
to
go.
the throat.
Right to the throat with a Mongolian chop of some sort.
Big forearm by the champ. High knee by Flash Waller. Armani catches the boot.
Oh!
Ate that one. Once again, here he comes. Armani Chaos.
Oh, big slam!
Greetings from the Upper East Side.
And to capitalize!
Wait a minute, what is this? Dustin Waller just pulled referee Brendan Paul on top of him.
Look at the smile on his face. Loves himself for what he believes to be a clever move, and it may work in his favor right now. But what's he gonna do when he needs to cover Armani?
Brendan Paul taking the brunt of that moonsault. Here we go off the ropes. No referee in the ring, and they just butted heads.
Colliding. And now both competitors down. No referee in sight.
Nobody there to make the count. Both these athletes need the break. This could be a standing 10 count if we had an official inside the ring. Both wrestlers physically exhausted. Oh, good Lord. Oh, no. Licking his fingers as he comes to the ring. He sees fresh meat. Tyree Taylor, hell-bent on capturing the Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight, skinny weight, whatever you want to call it. Is he going after Flash?
I don't really
know. Is he
know.
going after Armani?
I'll tell you this. This is just sheer tunnel vision. He is...
Wait a minute. Here come the breadwinners. Godric, Omar LaCasa.
Calvin Dumont?
Calvin Dumont. All surrounding Tyree Taylor. Tyree has already done damage to the Big Cheese Tony Navarro earlier tonight. And just daring all 5 of these athletes to come in. And they are pounding away on Tyree Taylor.
Thank God.
Good Lord, he just threw them all.
Someone's willing to wrangle this psycho.
Omar LaCasa hits the floor. Breadwinners double kick to the midsection. Oh, good Lord. Oh, no. And there go the breadwinners.
Calvin with a chin lock or a sleeper hold of some sort, almost like a rear naked choke, but not enough. But now we got the high flyer. Godric going to the top rope.
Armani K, I'm sorry.
Oh! That was disgusting!
In mid-air, Tyree Taylor just laid out Godric as Armani Chaos and Dustin Flash Waller lay prone in the corners. Oh no, the Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb outside the ring. LJ Childress has come into the ring. Tyree Taylor just took out 5 wrestlers, Julian. 5.
5 of some of our best in that locker room came out to try and wrangle this guy, this uncontrolled maniac, and all 5 of them disposed of.
Wait a minute. Tyree Taylor went after this official, LJ Childress, earlier after reversing the decision and giving the victory to Tyree's opponent. Wait a minute.
What? The ball's on this kid!
Oh, and he just realized what he did. Yep. Oh, man. LJ, I would get to the back.
Run, kid. Run. You don't want to be in there anymore. You made a mistake. You let your emotions get the best of you.
He just put his hands on... Oh, no. Oh! Chaos out of nowhere with the rear view. Dustin Waller.
Oh, my God!
Could it happen?
We're champion!
Feet were on the ropes and only 2.
My word.
I'm
Give me a heart attack.
I'm exhausted. Look at this.
Rolling through. Wait a minute. In the ropes. There was almost a rope break. LJ Childress missed that.
There's a lot going on here.
What a flow through there. Wow, what a cover. Holy, what an action-packed main event.
I cannot believe everything we just saw.
Here is your winner, and still Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Champion, the K-Tastic one, Armani Chaos.
Full of puns here, but the chaos never ends here in Chaotic Wrestling, and that main event was utter chaos.
We saw a little bit of everything that could have happened, and look at the dejected Tyree Taylor. He cannot believe that after all that, Armani Chaos is still champion.
Armani Chaos remaining champion, but after Dustin Waller was he feels probably screwed over because getting involved again, Tyree, but this is just going to keep that tunnel vision. This is just going to keep that target on Armani Chaos. It's like he sees nothing else.
You can go ahead and cut the music. You know, for someone that I've already beaten, you sure do love to be in my business. And TBH, to be honest, I am kind of tired of you sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. So I'm gonna give you what you want. July 10th, Chaotic Countdown. It's going to be Armani Chaos versus Tyree Taylor for the Skinny Weight Championship. And when I beat you again, I hope, and trust me, I do hope it'll get through your big head that there's a way to live life, and then there's a way to live a K-tastic life. And that's on what? I know that's right. Hit my music!
Armani Chaos just upped the ante. Friday night, July 10th, not only the Royal Crown ladder match, not only the Chaotic Countdown, but now the champion, Armani Chaos, will defend the Skinny Weight Championship against the 305-pound Tyree Taylor.
The record is not in favor of Tyree Taylor. Every showing against Armani Chaos has been in favor of Armani Chaos. If I was a betting man, I would bet on Armani due to the record, but either way, he's gonna get what he wants. Let's see if Tyree can make the best of it.
I'm new here. How do we wrap this thing up?
The way you've always wrapped it up.
On behalf of myself, Rich Palladino, and the legendary Triple Crown winner, undefeated in 2026, Julian Starr, we are saying thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you at the Chaotic Countdown, July 10th.